remember. Yes. I'm not sure about whether 2014 siya lumapit sa akin. Can I have our one? What did you say again? I'm not sure about the date. I don't think it's 2014 that he first approached me. I think 2015 na yun. I don't know, I may be wrong also. I think 2015 na yun. Although by that time, nagsisimula na rin po yung mga discussions ko with Bucor and NBI. So yung lumapit siya sa akin, I don't quite remember that anymore. Yes, there may have been delay. It's because nga, when I discussed this, took that matter with Villasanta and with Bukayo, and in fact, in some of those instances, present then si former Director Mendez for NBI, ay ganun ang sinasabi nila, ma'am, hindi ho pwede na PNP ang maging lead because this is Bucor, which is under DOJ. And I could sense that there was dynamics within and among these police officials. Remember, General Bukayo used to be a PNP official also. They had some issues with General Magalong, personality-related issues. Natatandaan ko po yon. But the real reason why nakumbinsi po ako na in the final implementation, support na lang sila and lead should be DOJ, NBI, Bucor, is because of that. That Bucor is under DOJ. Pero again, kasama pa rin ho namin yung PNP nung nag-implement. Kasi nandun nga yung NCRPO, certain other units, and SAF. Meron pa nga mga snipers from SAF. So they were involved as support. Yes.
He's practically implying what you took over to cover up something.
That's why I decided to speak to you now. That's why nothing like that's quite an outrageous insinuation. That's why I felt I have to react right away. Hindi ko na yan isasama doon sa sinasabi ko sa inyong, I'll just explain later. I had to react because what I've been reading and hearing, there are very unfair, unfounded insinuations. Na may insinuations na, what, ano yun, pakitang tao na lang yun, o hausyaw na lang yun, or what, dahil may tinatago. General Magalong himself, remember, admitted that it was a very successful raid. And I can tell you that. It was a very successful raid at walang mga ganyan na mga furies. Yes. Yes. Well, I was not the one who resolved that case because I was no longer there. But hindi ako nagulat nung dinismiss nila yung case. Due to insufficiency of evidence, especially that the handling prosecutor of that case, the original handling prosecutor, who na nakasabi rin dito sa PhilStar item, who recommended the dismissal of the case for insufficiency of evidence, the senior deputy state prosecutor Theodore Villanueva. He's a good, straight, very competent prosecutor. Among the more competent prosecutors, state prosecutors in the DOJ. And he's finding no probable cause, insufficiency of evidence, and therefore dismissal. And now here we are, biglang reverse. I'm not passing judgment on the correctness of the legal action, no? Ano bang totoo dyan? Ano ba ang tama dyan? I-dismiss ba o filean ba ng kaso? But look at the circumstances. I have no reason to doubt what was forwarded to me from Colonel Marcelino, na iniipit siya para ituro, whatever it is, na ang ituturo nila sa akin, as I've said, there are several other instances, personalities na ginaganon nila. Yes. I will address that later. Gusto ko na munang pakinggan lahat yung mga testimonies na yan ng mga so-called witnesses, lalo na alam nyo, of course, I was also watching yesterday. Since all of these alleged witnesses pumupuntirya kay JB Sebastian, I wouldn't be surprised anymore na he would also testify. I have, basta ganun ang aking Yes. Yes. I cannot elaborate on that. That's why my advice to the House Committee, if they are willing to take that advice, but I think they invited also sila Villasanta, Bukayo. Yes, I would urge them to invite them. Although I would not know kung how, yung pag-disclose nila ng mga operational details. Would they go? Because these are operational details. Sila talaga yung mga nagsusupply sa akin din ng mga information to guide me on whether or not to proceed with the raid. Diba? So, sila yung nakakaalam, yung mga sources. Sila ang mga kinonsulta ko kung sino-sino yung mga ililipat. Kasi mga confirmed based on intel sources na mga may sa droga. So I would not want to further touch on that because as I said, I would want muna to hear out all of these so-called witnesses. The reason why I'm saying that he is an asset is because to dispel yung mga haka-haka na naman, yung mga malicious insinuations that the reason why hindi na muna siya sinama dun sa Believe It 19 is because favored, protektado, and then lalo na yung insinuation na yan na siya ang kumukolekta ng pera para sa akin, or what? Let him address that. If he wants to testify, let him address that. But and para lang to dispel that insinuation na kaya ganon, hindi siya kaagad transfer is because kakontsaba namin or what, the real kontsaba there is because nanggaling sa kanya yung mga ibang informasyon. And the Believe It 19, alam siguro nila yan. Baka patayin. But eventually, nung linipat na sila sa Believe It 14, I was still being advised na wag na muna talaga siyang isama because of that. But sabi ko, no, we should include him. Kasi nagiging issue. May mga naririnig ako ng mga kung ano-ano. Diba? So, we have to include him dyan sa Believe It 19. So, eventually, sa Building 14. So, eventually, linipat siya, especially during the time of Rainier Cruz, General Rainier Cruz. Iba-iba. Ito kasi wala talaga akong clearance, so I don't want to really give so much detail. But remember what I also said in the privilege speech na may mga subjected to psychological torture. I know of a validated case na ganun. Linabas ng SAF, dinala sa ISAF. I won't tell you kung kailan to nangyari kasi baka matukoy nila kung sino yan. Kawawa naman. And then nung binalik, talagang signs of wala namang physical torture, but signs of psychological torture. And again, why? Why was he subject to psychological torture? According to my source, pinipilit na naman na ituro ako.
Are you taking legal action against your detractors?
Yeah, I'm contemplating on this. In fact, sa dami kasi ng mga nangyayari ngayon, and then itong ginagawa sa akin na panggigipit, araw-araw tumitindi yung paggigipit sa akin, I hardly have time and energy anymore to be thinking about myself and to be thinking about my next moves. But certainly, I'm mulling over several legal actions. Una, writ of amparo, habeas data. I'm now a subject of persecution, and I'm no longer safe. I don't feel safe. The truth is, I'm not safe. Can I rely on the regular authorities in government? Can I rely now on PNP for my security? Can I rely now on NBI as my security? I mean, I'm referring to the institutions themselves. Can I rely on the AFP, again as an institution, to give me security? Alam niyo po siguro sagot dyan. So what is my choice? They're violating my rights. Right to security. Right to privacy.
How soon are you going to take?
As I told you, hindi lang ako makafocus dun sa mga actions for my benefit, for my own sake, because there's so many things. There are so many pressing matters that I have to attend to. Not yet. I'll take it up with the Senate President. I'll take it up. If I disclose that, then you're further exposing me to danger. Yes, I have to temporarily leave my house. I'm now in a temporary place of abode. Look at that. And hindi lang ako apektado, of course, because I live in a subdivision. So kahit may guards, apektado yung buong subdivision. So they're now taking extra steps, extra security measures. So that's an added burden on the subdivision. Na nadadamay lang sila because of me. Yes. Should I? Ako ang ginigipit nila sa mga walang katuturan na mga akusasyon nila, and then ako ang magre-resign. I don't want to speak further. Baka kung ano pang mga masabi ko, lalo magagalit ang mga yan. Yes. I forgot already. Hindi nga, because may issues kasi, dynamics. Yun ang impression ko kina General Bucayo. May issues sila related to the personality of General Magalong, and then apparently may dynamics, and therefore PNP was still part, wag lang yung grupo ni General Magalong. Let General Bucayo, let Villasanta respond to that. I don't think so. Hindi pa ata. Di ba recent lang? I really don't know kung sino yung NCRPO noon. We can check it out. Yes. I ask you, sino pa ba ang official na yellow na mas mataas sa akin noon? When I was Secretary of Justice, I was an alter ego of the President, and therefore, the only one higher than me is President Pinoy himself. And so are they saying it's my president who is also a beneficiary of these things? Of course not. You know Pinoy. I mean, very outlandish.